Hey dolls, welcome back to another video. As promised, it is time for a room tour. Well, actually, I have two rooms in my home dedicated to my weepy habits. I have a room upstairs and I have this room here downstairs. There's been a ton of changes since my last tour video. I think it's been a couple years now. So let's not waste any time and get right into it. I also just wanted to take a moment to thank every single one of my subscribers, all the people who have supported me on my journey thus far. I'm so grateful to be able to share with you the things that I love, to hear about the things that you guys love, and to talk about the things that we love together. I've had some great laughs and some great talks with some of you guys about the things that we love and just really related to each other. I'm thinking of also going live again weekly and calling it like Shopaholics Anonymous and just kind of meeting weekly to like support each other on like not shopping that much this year. I'm really trying to curb my spending down so that I can spend more time in Japan and take more trips to Japan and just kind of like slow down on the collecting front. I don't think it's really missing anything, but you know how it is. Kind of always see a little something and then you're like, but I'm really transitioning now into like 3 things out for every one thing in, and I've been pretty good with that lately. It was really hard for me to decide where to start with my collection, and I wanted to make this video even more exciting and get you guys involved. So I will talk about my things in detail and my favorite things from each section of the video. So to make things even more fun, I have this little quiz at the end of the video. So take out your favorite kawaii stationery and take some notes, because whoever can guess all of the questions right in the comment section first will win a very special package from me. And yes, this package will include all sorts of surprises, maybe some stationery, maybe some toys. It's not affiliated with any social media platform and it's open internationally, but you have to be 18 or older. If you're not, make sure you get your parents' permission to enter the contest. I will also share like where exactly I bought all of my things, store locations, and some tips and tricks on collecting and just things I've learned along the way, regrets that I have made in the process as well, manga I have sold and why. Not that the stories were bad, but I will tell you and get into detail with that. So let's get started. First section up is my pull-up dolls upstairs. I've left everything in this room exactly as it is, so you can see exactly where everyone lives, how everything lives, and decide if you think I'm a messy person or not. If you're wondering why there is a pole in the middle of the room, I am actually a local pole dance teacher. I teach pole and K-pop once a month and I actually dance in nightclubs. That is like my full-time job. It's been my full-time job for a while. And that's like 2 to 3 times a week. And I do like 2 to 3 stage shows, pole stage shows a night. So let's get started. So here is my upper room as it is. I'm not embellishing the size of it and putting on the wide angle lens. So this room is actually not very big, but I'm very grateful that I've been able to fit in here what I have fit in here and been able to make the content that I make in this room or make choreography. Those are my wigs in bags on fishing wire on the back of the door. It's just kind of how I managed to create more space for my wigs and have them hanging so I could access them easily. And then I've got my manga, some plushies, some accessories. That is my dancer bag on the floor there. It's different costumes for going on stage. And then these are the dolls that I've decided to have upstairs. These mirrors are great too. They just like mount to the wall. But let's get to the dolls. That's what you guys are probably here for. So I'm gonna hold up this ring light with my left hand here. It's pretty heavy, but these upper shelves are pretty high and this ring light only goes so high. So these were some of the earlier dolls that I had unboxed in my collection. Originally, this entire room was actually filled with dolls. Like the shelves mainly only had dolls on them, but I kept Merle, I kept Margaret. They're kind of my classic looking dolls. They kind of remind me of like if I was a young girl in like the UK, if I was Hello Kitty in the UK back in the 90s, what my dolls might have looked like. And these girls here are kind of like my punky girls or my Harajuku fashion girls. And then these girls up here, they're all kind of sporting different styles. Got 2 bunny girls and then Yua on the far right. Just fantastic hairdo. I'm like not going to restyle her because of her hair, but I would love to see her face up. I'm going to take that apron off of Peko-chan and I'm going to restyle her. I'm actually obsessed with her face up. I really want to see what it looks like with different eye chips. This is a Pullip Hello Kitty 45th anniversary, but I changed her eye chips and her wig. This is known, changed her wig. She's wearing a custom kigurumi of Kyubey. And then we've got the Étoile twins who are wearing Kiyomi stock. So we had these Kiyomi twins, pull-up stock dolls, and I bought them just to get their outfits to put on the Étoile twins. We've got the other Hello Kitty lollipop. I changed her eye chips, her wig, and I made her like these little leg warmers with like a matching little headpiece. So that's her on the right. And then this pink girl is a face up by Omocha Crush. These two girls here are two of my absolute favorites. They are twins. They are made by Hime Dolls. So the face ups were done, the sculpts were done by Hime Dolls. And they have very, very special eye chips. But they are wearing stock outfits from Dal Quince and Pullip Lupinus. This special doll is by Violetta Dolls. I love the sculpt of the nose and the lips. She's wearing Rosliato's stock. And then we have Taeyang MJ. I got him some fresh pants off of Etsy as well. This is Kita-sin Doll's house. And I changed the wig and the outfit. And she has the cutest nose. I love her little lips too. She's so cute. She's definitely one of my favorites. She's got Lika Chan shirt, Barbie sweater. And the skirt is a piece from Pullip Erica Nanette as well. So we're going to bring the light down here and I'm going to show you. I've got this little like photo station here in the corner and this like little doll bed here. I found this bed on Facebook Marketplace and I painted it purple. So this is a MDD head, custom head, mini Dolphy Dream on an Imomo doll body. This is Pullip Chocolat Melior from Sugar Rune. And that hat is actually a hat that came on one of the Hime dolls on like the original stock when I bought that full custom doll. She's got pierced ears and that's what I do love about her. I love her bottom lashes as well. She's got great bottom lashes, like really thick and full. And then we have Pullip Taffy here. She was like my Christmas girl. She looks so different from her original stock outfit. And she's wearing Minerva stock dress as well as Ruche's hat, I believe. Yes. So I'm going to restyle her very soon. I made her eye chips and I also love Taffy's bottom lashes. They are like so cute. And I love her little orange lips. This is Stella Liu. She is a Disney Sea character from Duffy and Friends. If you don't know about Duffy and Friends, they are darling character series from Disney. They've got great YouTube videos, really, really wholesome YouTube videos. And then we're going to talk about my current manga collection. So I did actually let go of Ouran High School Host Club. I didn't think I was going to read it again, but it does supersede the anime. It's worth a single read. This is my dress up darling. I'm going to continue reading this. There's an anime out. I love Gojo. He's a doll maker, actually. If you don't know anything about this series. And she's like a modern day gal who likes to cosplay. What are also some other, I'm going to say some other manga series that I let go of. I let go of Hitorojime My Hero, Black and White. That was a boys love manga as well. I let go of Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku, Citrus Plus and Citrus, controversial. And so is Takane and Hana, also controversial, but I love Takane and Hana. It's my second favorite manga, I would say. Vampire Knight is my fourth favorite manga. I love the action. Again, taboo. People were out with their claws for some of the series in my collection, but I don't care. I think they're great storylines. Chainsaw Man was amazing as a manga. Loved the anime too, but they're so different. In terms of art style, I felt like the art style in Chainsaw Man manga was like really like kind of sketchy and chaotic and creepy and like horror-like. There was more gore and the lines are like not defined. This box set came with a collector poster. I am starting to get tired. It's like 12 in the morning. And yeah, I'm going to hit the sheets pretty soon and continue this video tomorrow. But I absolutely love Chainsaw Man manga. Am I going to keep reading it on? Maybe I'll get it at the library, but I don't think I'll like buy more volumes. There is more in the manga, like up to volume 11 than there was in the anime series. And then I've got the Eternal Edition Sailor Moon manga, as well as these two short stories. I am saving volume 2 Sailor Moon short stories for like a birthday. Chobits, A Walk Down Memory Lane. I kept Chobits because of the art style. I'm not going to read the storyline again. It was just like okay for me. It's cute in the beginning, but like I do like it. I do like it. Maybe I just read it and watched the anime too many times. Revolutionary Girl, Utena as well. Like I feel like Chobits, Revolutionary Girl, Utena, Sailor Moon, they're not really like these crazy epic stories, but they're incredible art and it's enjoyable. Otherwise, these are all singles, and I am going to continue reading Love Stage. I want to get it in Japanese, and my goal is to be able to read it in Japanese. If I Could Reach You is really cute too. I think I would read it on again. Yakuza Lover, I am going to finish in English. And then these two I just kept so I could give to my niece. I'm not going to continue reading them. This one's an anime now. It's really cute. It's got great representation. And then Paradise Kiss, I'm really excited for the fashion. I loved Nana for the fashion. Storyline wise, I loved it too, but like there were just some moments in Nana that I was like so annoyed by. Something's Wrong with Us, I'm obsessed with. This is number 3, I would say, on my favorite mangas. And I would read that story over and over and over and over. But yeah, I'm not going to continue A Sign of Affection. If I Could Reach You, I'll keep reading maybe from the library. But Golden Japanese, I want to look at her a bunch more times. She is such a doll. She's got these huge doll eyes. She kind of looks like a pull-up doll to me. She's so pretty. And Something's Wrong with Us is for like an older female audience. Candy Color Paradox has such good substance in it for BL. And I found so many other BLs to be just kind of like repetitive or like kind of biting a BL that I already read or that I already watched. So Candy Color Paradox, I will continue reading. That is a Decodin phone case that I made. Maybe I just wanted to show you guys that. Some New Year's resolutions. Here's the side covers of My Dress Up Darling, Citrus and Citrus Plus. I'm obsessed with Yuzu, okay? I think she is so cool. And yeah, I really like looking at her outfits. Skip Beat is my absolute most favorite manga, but I actually sold my entire English collection of it. I'm just going to try to continue reading on Skip Beat and Vampire Night Memories, hopefully in Japanese. I'm trying to learn as fast as I can. And that's also disciplined me to, give me a goal to learn and to learn more vocabulary. I wanted to show you some of the covers of these because they are so pretty. They have like a glitteriness to them. And then each of these actually have color pages as well. So I drove around the city completing this collection, going to different comic book stores, and then I was able to get a couple of the volumes on Amazon as well. So yeah, I actually let go of quite a few of my manga series. I just felt like I wasn't going to reread them, so I have a list of the series that I let go of. I don't regret buying them though, because I had a great time like buying them itself, putting them on the shelves, and like looking at the art. And like sometimes when you rent manga from the library, it's like kind of gross or just like really worn. But as I mentioned, I did let go of Ouran High School Host Club. I think it's worth like a read, but if you can get it from the library, Water Dragon's Pride, I would read again, but I hope I can read it in Japanese. So I'm thinking maybe one day I'll pick it up again in Japanese, even Gal Gohan. But I wish that I just read more reviews, like lots of reviews on Amazon, on Goodreads of different like mangas. Because sometimes I would just read like one blog and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go buy that. But again, I don't regret buying the ones that I bought and read. Angel Sanctuary, I felt was like just too complicated, but I did love the art style. Pro tip is to do your research, read a lot of reviews on like YouTube, on like Goodreads, on Amazon, and then like see if you can get it from the library first, and then like read it at the first 3-4 volumes from the library. And then if you really like it, you feel like you're obsessed with the story, you need it on your shelves, then you go and buy it instead of just like buying all sorts of manga. I actually had a lot of people in my comment section, we were talking about this, I don't know on what platform, that have manga on their shelves that they haven't read yet. And then like it's crazy because it's like I'll have a manga on my shelf for like 6 months to a year, and then I finally read it, and then I'm kind of like, oh, it was just okay, or the anime was better. And then also, if there is an anime out for that manga, sometimes the anime is like pretty on par with the manga, so you may not even need the manga, and you can just watch the anime and that would suffice. Like Over the Moon for You manga was made I believe, after the anime. So it was like an adaptation of the anime. So there was like some extra things in the manga, but not a lot, like 1 or 2 extra little things. And so I ended up like returning those right away, because then I realized after reading the first volume that I was like, this is not really worth having because there isn't much more in it. But like Chainsaw Man. So if I'm gonna get another box set in English, I think it'll be Tokyo Ghoul. I did get that from the library. I really liked the first volume. I liked the manga much more than the anime itself. And I do want to watch the anime as well, but I just really liked the art style in the manga and like the storytelling and how the organization and storytelling was in the manga. And I'm kind of like getting a little bit more into like horror and gore. So that is my advice on manga collecting in your manga journey. Let me know in the comment section what some of your favorite manga series are, and if there's something, you know, that's kind of like similar to what I've been reading that you suggest I should pick up and read, and why. Convince me why I should pick up the series from the library, or maybe even buy the whole series and have it on my shelf. And I will definitely consider it. I love talking about manga with you guys. But like, yeah, Kiss Him Not Me, that was another series that I bought. Tangent, on a side note, one more thing that I just felt like was pretty to a T to the anime, but there was more in the manga. But the print quality wasn't the greatest, and I just feel like I actually liked the anime more because I liked all of the different expressions of the characters. And if I miss that story and I miss the characters, I will just go and like watch the anime again. Whereas like for Ouran High School Host Club, you have to get the manga and read at least once. But at the end of the series, like past volume 10, I just felt like there was like a lot of repetitive story arcs. And that's kind of, yeah, how I feel with like Sailor Moon as well. And then I'm just going to show you some of my crystals. That's pink opalite. And then we've got like a little rose quartz gem here. We've got Caribbean calcite. I actually used to run a crystal store, and I had 1,500 crystals in stock. So I actually liquidated all of those crystals and used that money to buy the manga and the dolls that I have. So I was really fortunate to be able to just go back to working at the club and have a job there. That is Aqua Aura Quartz. That's actually my favorite crystal upstairs. I got a different favorite crystal downstairs. I think I only have like 2 crystals downstairs. And then that is Ocean Jasper. Yes, it's all coming back to me now. Plushies. I don't have too many plushies up here. That is my birthday Pomu Pomu Purin. I got these 2 from Toys R Us. I got them for like, they were on sale for $13. And then we've got my Get a Hug Dress Up Bear. And then this was a special Pokemon for You Crane Edition Pikachu. And then this is a special Harmonyland exclusive Bon Bon Ribbon plushie that I got this summer when I went to Harmonyland. This is Kinopio, little keychain from USJ, and then Leela Zoo. I almost bought the whole box set, but I stopped myself. We will come back upstairs at the end of the video so that I can show you some of my favorite J Fashion branded clothing. And then I'm also going to put together some J Fashion inspired outfits. Here I have like mostly cosplay, some of my accessories, some of my stage show costumes, and then here are some stickers, some art that my son made me for Mother's Day. And I'm going to use like this little card holder for my transit card when I go to Japan next. And then I've got some accessories here, some furry bags. I've been really into furry bags lately. I got those for Christmas. These are little keychains that I actually like give out as at work as fan merch when I get like really, really big tips from customers. And I also have a little collection of vintage Sailor Moon cards. Some posters here for my teenage girl heart, Chobits and Sailor Moon. And then I've got the My Melody, My Me Road photo souvenir from Pureland, Pom Pom Purin Cafe photo souvenirs from the cafe in Harajuku, my Switch, and then some blind box toys, Punk Puppies. My only Keroppi thing that I have, Precious Keroppi. I remember I had a Keroppi backpack when I was a young girl. I have a little collection of metaphysical books, like hiding behind my manga, and some cards as well. I used to be really into like neo-pagan stuff, metaphysical studies. I have some vintage books that I just wanted to hold on to. And then just like, yeah, a bunch of girly stuff, some unmentionables for work. accessories. I got these Labubu bags that I'm really excited to sport this upcoming summer. I'm just like apprehensive because they're like, you know, they're plushy and the plush is like not going to be the same after you wear it a few times. I would like to get like more hair clips and like maybe some more jewelry. There's a little bit of room in my closet for that still. And then this is what the lighting normally looks like in this room. Not a big fan of overhead lighting. We're gonna finish up the video with some J fashion. So for now, let's head downstairs and look at my toys. Just hijacking that recording to show you this dollhouse. No, I will show you the dollhouse in another video on another day, but I did want to show you the largest crystal that I kept from my crystal collection, and it actually is a star rose quartz. I'll show you with the flash. You can see it with the flash. You can also see it with the sunlight. It has like an asterisk inside of the crystal. Okay, we're just heading downstairs. I had time the other day to like do my makeup, but today I don't have time. I have to work tonight, and I also don't want to have to put on makeup until I absolutely have to, because I'm gonna have to wear it all night. There we go. I like it really dark in here, but it's like not the greatest for filming, so I will use the ring light. I don't normally have that lamp on, but I'll turn on my lamps so that you can kind of see what it looks like. And then I'll scan the room again, like at the end of showing you everything in this room, so that you can see like kind of how I vibe in here in its like natural state. I normally don't have these lamps on. I only ever really turn like these two lamps on, this one, or the three I guess, and this one there in the corner, and then this one over here. I kind of don't really turn them on. I'm on my tiptoes, but this is Yutsuzu, and she has like a huge box. So I've kept like my favorite boxes up here. I love how different the boxes are, and they look like books on a shelf. This is Cassie or Callie? Callie, but I think they have the same face up. So this is the very last pull-up doll that I have in their box, and I'm really excited because I'm going to handle this one right away and restyle this one right away. I actually unboxed like all of these girls in my last doll video that I did 6 months ago called The Last Doll Video, and I had saved like these dolls in their boxes for a really long time. After I let go of a bunch of pull-up dolls, I kind of set up myself a new rule that I was only going to buy a pull-up doll based on like very particular criteria. Now I do have two of Pullip known. I do love her, but since I had decided to curb my spending on dolls and kind of downsize my collection, I felt like, okay, if I'm going to get a doll, I'm going to really, really, really love her face up first. And then I just wanted to show you Kayano's box. This is my favorite pull-up doll box out of all of my pull-up dolls and all of the boxes that I've seen. It's just so unique. I love this mural on the side. It has a lot of like traditional Japanese art on it, and then she is such a gorgeous doll. If you want to see more close-ups of pull-up doll faces, I highly recommend you check out this blog called pullipsandjunk.com. This is a little tip. This blog and Google Photos using the hashtag like Pullip Kayano on Instagram, and just looking at like how people have restyled dolls has really helped me to decide like who I want to keep. Obviously, looking at my own dolls, looking at their face ups. I am all about the face up now, but sometimes some dolls just have incredible stock pieces, and you know, you can restyle other dolls with those dolls as stock pieces. So face up first for me, and then like stock afterwards. Sometimes when their hair is in their face, I just like blow their hair a little bit, make sure I have no like saliva in my mouth. But yeah, some dolls, like all of these dolls, I don't know if I'll ever restyle them. I really love how they look. Because I kept them in their boxes for so long, it was like kind of a big deal when I took them out of their boxes. I'm going to change the bobby pins on her little hair pieces. I'm like scared. I think those bobby pins that she has are too long. And then that piece actually was just like, it came off of the jacket immediately, and so did that piece. I think I have to re-sew them or re-glue them. I have like a lot of cool clothes and I love dressing up, but the reality is, as a mom, this is like, this house coat is like my uniform. And I think I have a lot of videos where I'm just like in this house coat. So we've gone over this little corner here, and then I will show you there's kind of a lot going on over here. So I'm going to get close up and go handheld, and then I'm just going to go through like the top wall first and then each section. Just jumping on a voiceover here. It is day 4 of this filming project of my collection, and we are looking at my 90s Barbies and some blind box toys. After I got into collecting Asian fashion dolls, Pullip, vinyl, and BJD, I found a love for 90s Barbies. They are fantastic. Their boxes are usually like a really hot pink, and I was born in 1990 and I really wasn't into Barbies when I was younger, but these eyes, I don't know if you can spot the difference, but the girl on the left, that shape of eyes on the Superstar mold is actually my favorite kind of Barbie. So Barbie heads actually have different molds, and different molds were released throughout the years. Calico Critters, blind boxes, 90s Barbie. I kind of discovered them all at once, and this hairstyle took me 3 hours to do, by the way. So it all adds up: time, money, different types of toys. I love going down a rabbit hole on the internet of 90s Barbies. It's so fun. Lights and Lace stock on a different Barbie mold. And then we've got this Japan released Mattel and Bandai Barbie collaboration. That's definitely my favorite Barbie in my collection. I actually really want to restyle this girl Gyaru style, so that's on the list as well. Sure, I love all of my Barbies, but I'm still on the fence about some of the blind box figures. And see, that's the thing too with buying toys, is I feel like, you know, you get excited about something, but then maybe, you know, your feelings change. So just really thinking about it. I bought like the whole box set of like some blind box toys and really study like super closely, and it's hard to know what they look like. Sometimes at the store they have the toys out of the box already, but it's hard to know like what exactly they'll look like. So for example, one of the blind box sets, you know, I was like, oh, I'm gonna love every single one of these, and I really love this red one, Lammy. And then when I unboxed them, that one was not my favorite. It was like a completely different one that was my favorite. And so there's like 3 or 4 that I really like, but the rest I don't like. I don't feel a bond to quite as much. So just trying to understand if you have a really strong bond to the toy even before you buy it, trying to find like customer reference photos on the internet and trying to see if you can even look at it before you buy it. That's the problem with blind boxes. And I know that they're really fun, but I did a poll on my community page about like, do people think blind boxes are still fun, or they're kind of like not really worth the chase anymore? And quite a few people voted for them not really being worth it, because it's like you don't know, you know, exactly what it's going to be, and maybe you don't always want every single one in the set. So am I done with blind boxes as well? I don't know. The keychains are really cute. I'm really liking the furry plushy keychains, and so I might still get one of those down the road, another keychain. I don't need one right now, and I don't think I'll be buying any more like complete boxed sets of blind box figures anymore. I'll review them if they're sent to me, but I don't think I'll be buying them with my own money anymore. So everybody down here, like on these glass shelves over here, they are here to stay. So everybody down here has their home and they're not going anywhere. So let's go over each section one at a time. This is actually Pullip Lupinus with Dal Hana Ayame's stock outfit. And I've got a little space here, an empty space for 2 plushies. So this is Lena Bell, and we have Kurili Kuma. And on my next trip to Japan, I'm going to allow myself to get 2 plushies for that little space right there. So I'm really excited to show you this plushie and what she does. I did not know that she came to life. And there's another plushie from this store that also probably does the same sayings, but I really want to get that plushie as well. Wait till you see this. So this outfit was actually a separate piece. She came with one outfit, but then I bought that outfit to put on her. I got this little bag from the A-Zone label shop. That's a really great shop for pull-up doll clothing in general. And yeah, I could not bring myself to unbox that Lika-chan vending machine quite yet. I found out about these two San X characters from the Rilakuma world, and I love how this little blind box has like the little black thing that looks like it's from Spirited Away. Reading up on the lore of like Sanrio characters, San X characters is really fun as well. It's a fun little like internet binge. I do have a small collection of anime figures. Most of them are kind of more on the provocative side, and I think that there's an appreciation that a lot of collectors have for like sexy anime girls. We've got some Lolita pull-up dolls here who I will probably never take out of their stock just because I think they look really complete exactly as they are, and their wigs. I don't want to mess with that. Some photography pieces just on the ends here, and my precious DDDDDY Toa 3Ds. And she's restyled her wig and her eye chips. I love a little splash of orange in the room as well. It just kind of turned out that way. This is like a felted piece that was handmade by my friend. And yeah, we're coming up to this big crystal and these dolls in front of it. And I love that lamp. That's probably my favorite lamp in my collection as well. The Japan New Year's Barbie was the last Barbie that I unboxed, and it'll probably be the last Barbie that I buy. I feel pretty complete with my Barbie collection. Rainbow high doll clothing, and then I've got like Sanrio plushie clothing and some other plushie clothing in here. And then the bottom drawer is BJD vinyl doll stuff, odds and ends, wigs, outfits. I'm just gonna turn off the overhead light. I've turned off the ring light as well because they really don't flatter the plushies. And this is how they live when I am hanging out in this room. This is the mood that they're in and the lighting that they're in. Now, I used to be able to sit on this couch, but that's not a thing anymore. I would say the Galarian ponytas are my favorite plushies out of all my plushies. They were like the first plushies that I kind of decided I wanted to collect. And yeah, I just got a little mixture of a couple different characters from a couple different brands on this couch. My Wish Me Mel is maybe my second favorite plushie on that couch. And then this special lottery girl, a lot of the Dolphy Dream special dolls, like the anime dolls, some of them are only released with a lottery, so you have to enter the lottery for a chance to buy the doll. So you can't just buy the doll right off the bat. So I did that with the American Dolphy Dream website. Again, not sure if I will unbox that Calico Critters big set. And then I've got my two Smarties down here. Just had to fix her wig, Mirai and Dimension. And then we've got some blind box toys as well over here. So I've hung a few things on the wall, and I think that's complete. I won't hang anything else there. Little pom-pom Purin corner. And then these are really fun and great. I haven't even played with these, but one day I will. And I'll show you guys in a little short video. And then we've got the Han Han Nai cats. They were the beauty collection. I actually love every single one of those. Cosmodi, my first big Calico Critters playset. Pachako cosplaying as my Melody, and Coughing just loving the vibes of these anime figures. I've got a little like diorama in there and just some things I decided to keep and paste on the doors. This little miniature set that I still have to finish setting up. I love 90s Sailor Moon, the vaporwave, pastel, like color palette. I would say sunset color palette is kind of like my aesthetic, or maybe sunset, sunrise, or 80s skies. Some cords for my desk, and a couple little display characters. Now, this is pink cobalt calcite. It's a really high grade. This is natural colored and super polished. That's my favorite crystal down here. And then we've got my little stationery collection. And I know I can't fit anything else in that like 80s bowl. So I probably won't get anything else. But maybe these. These were like at the convenience store and they were like less than $2. And they came with like a little cracker. I love this Kuromi release. It's like her being like a little shopping bratty princess. It's really funny. I've seen it in a shirt. I've seen it on a couple different things. I think it was like a release from 2024. This San X character that I discovered at the Daiso in San Diego. And then some Miniso stickers and some Daiso stickers. I know you've seen these ones. And yeah, they're kind of fun to collect. They're not expensive, right? Maybe I will use them one day. Maybe I won't. A Sailor Moon Sanrio collab. There was like lotions as well that I found of those. And yeah, some letter sets. I actually used to collect stationery when I was like 11 or 12. I actually discovered there's a pretty big community on Facebook that collects and shares their 90s Sailor Moon card collections. My only like a Chan doll, and then yeah, I found this card case on eBay, and I've gotten these cards from Facebook Marketplace, and I've gotten some of them from Japan as well. Some of them are really funny, and again, I love the color palettes. These sticker ones are bootleg, I believe. They just like came with a set from Facebook Marketplace, and yeah, there are like whole shops in Japan as well, like just dedicated to just collector cards, all sorts of cards. So that was my pull-up stock at the top shelf, some photography stuff, and then Barbie stock on the left and like pull-up non-stock on the right. If you're wondering why I have this kiddie pool, it is for meta streaming on Twitch. Blind box toy cards. I've got some flat free and like inexpensive souvenirs from my trips to Japan. And yeah, just like a little bit of everything. This doll's waiting for her head. It's being custom painted. My collection of 90s Sailor Moon posters. I changed the poster on like the front of my big dresser. And then this tablecloth, I sometimes cover the glass block window when there's like a photography session happening on the other side, because I've got a photo studio on the other side as well. The DOLLVEE products are really fun. You can customize them. And yeah, this is my desk setup. So I just have a setup for my laptop. This is my absolute favorite Pullip doll. This is not her stock, but it is a 12's stock. And then I just recently finally got that mouse pad, which is cute because it's like Kuromi with the seashells. It really suits the vibe in the room. I've got these cord covers that I made with my sewing machine to just make things look a little bit easier on the eyes with all of the cords. Pink opalite and the K-pop Little Twin Stars plushies. So fun fact about pink opalite, it's actually a man-made glass with dolomite. So it's not a natural crystal. And then this is cool. It's like a 3D printed staff, but it's on like a broomstick handle or PVC piping, I believe. And I painted that. My friend printed it for me. A couple more custom pullips. And then we've got my BJD girls. These girls are all sisters. And yeah, I love how their face-ups are all done by hand as well. And then my 80s art collection, which I'm really proud of and happy that I was able to acquire all of these pieces for this room. My desk with my laptop, and this little cushion I often sit on with my knees, and I often sit at this table and just like freestyle dolls here or just like play here. So some tips and tricks. I actually got a few of my plushies at Don Quixote in Japan, and they often have Sanrio plushies from like previous years at a better price and deal. Theme parks and independent retailers like Miniso will have their own exclusive plushies, and you can find a lot on Japan Mercari as well. If you're looking for 80s decor, you can type in 80s Art Deco lamps or prints. I actually got these glass blocks on Facebook Marketplace. Or you can customize some more modern digital art with DOLLVEE products. I made this one myself. That is a wrap. Now let's move on to some J fashion. It is day 5, I believe, of this video project, and we are now at the J Fashion segment of the project. So I'm going to show you some Japanese branded clothing that I got on my last trip to Japan that are like, we would consider this J Fashion because it is, from Japan, designed in Japan, bought in Japan. And then we have, and like the styles are more Japanese looking than they are Western for like certain details. And you'll see what I mean once I try the pieces on. And then I will show you some J fashion inspired outfits with pieces that I just got from like random places like the shopping mall, Temu, AliExpress, like Shein, and maybe they're not exactly J fashion, but they're J fashion inspired. And then I will finally show you my favorite piece of Japanese fashion that is in my closet. I haven't like worn it out yet. I actually haven't worn a lot of these pieces out yet. But I will show you that piece. So stay tuned for that. And I worked last night, so I don't really want to put makeup on. My eyes are like really dry. My skin needs to breathe. So I'm just gonna like blur out my face when I put the outfits on so that you can like focus on the outfits. And then we have the quiz for the contest. Let's go. These socks are not Nile perch, but I got them because I thought they would pair well with these Nile perch pieces. I decided the shirt did not go well underneath the dress, so I will save the dress for another day with the socks. And this skirt is from Honey's, but I decided not to wear the sheer layer over top because I didn't think that it matched either. So fashion is experimental. You have to try a few things before you find that balance. And I decided to put on a little wig. I think this bonnet is so cute, and put on a necklace. And I have Lena Bell as my bag and cute accessories. I actually just got the shoes from AliExpress as well as the socks. And this is a pretty comfortable outfit. I really like it. So that's now noted. That outfit works. This is from ACDC Rag, but unfortunately this strappy part was like defective. So I had to like open the loop back up and flip the hardware onto the other side, because when I was clipping it, it was like flipping the graphic. So it was just not in the right place. Luckily, I could easily fix it. So it must have been a little mistake. I love this little hat and like this futuristic kind of cyber techwear vibe. So it kind of made it a little bit sporty. This would be more of a summer outfit. I do have like the matching shorts and these little like wrist sleeves or arm sleeves, but I didn't think the arm sleeves looked good with the long sleeve that I was wearing. So I'm just going to save those other two pieces for another day. This dress from Noemi is so pretty. I know it's going to look amazing with the shoes and the bag that I got as well, but I'm still going to save it. I'm not quite ready to put it on yet. I'm going to wear the shoes in the bag. So I really love playing around with my closet. I think that it's great to pick up separates. These shoes are fantastic. So the shoes in the bag are from the Japanese brand Noemi, but I actually thrifted that pink jacket, and the dress is from Aritzia. So it's a cute kind of mom-friendly Otona girly outfit. Here is where I keep some other things in my closet, some devil horns, some shoes, and I got these like Oxford looking platform shoes a really long time ago. I've been waiting to style some of these accessories, so really excited to get these outfits together. I thought I should prepare them first so that I could streamline and speed up this process. I got the shorts just at the mall, leg warmers from Temu. I got the blouse at the mall, and yeah, I'm kind of going for like a sporty Y2K meets kawaii meets tomboy, I guess. I like that the blouse is a little bit sheer. it could work for the spring or even like early fall. I don't think these glasses quite match, but I thought maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think? I didn't blur out my face there, but I kind of like this outfit without any makeup because it's kind of tomboyish. Now we're going for a mom-friendly Otona girly outfit. Lost the tie though. Like I just felt like it was too wide and I gotta cut that tag. That really bugged me in the video. These boots are great because they're lined with like kind of a fleece, so they're a great little winter boot. And then I let go of Leela. Sorry, I want it to be a pretty low-key monochromatic outfit here. And I quite like the outfit without makeup, and I think the headband looks really cute with it too. I think when you have a collar, it looks really smart to put your hair back, and just some outfits call for like no hair around your neck or just having a little bit more of a clean hairstyle, a bob, or putting your hair in a back ponytail and just leaving the neckline free. But that layered piece over top is also from the Honey's store. So these are just like J fashion inspired outfits that we're looking at here. I don't have too many Japanese branded clothing. I just kind of started getting into it. I got the leopard print like leg pieces from Temu as well. Actually, I got the belt from AliExpress, necklace from AliExpress. I really love like the ruching in the top, and I actually made those little bows that are on my skirt. They're just kind of pinned to it temporarily. They're like little brooches that I made. This has got to be one of my favorite tops, and I think it's from Forever 21. Now this is my most favorite piece of clothing that I own. This is probably the most beautiful thing I will ever own in my closet, and I love it so much. It needs a little steam, but I love that it has all of these layers. It is so beautiful, very well made, great fabric, well worth the price. I always wanted something from the store, but I would go in and it's a little bit of a higher price point, so I'd always be like, oh, not yet. I love this little bow on the side, just all of the details. And these Noemi shoes are just, they're winning. I love these platform Lolita shoes. I could wear them with so many outfits. They're so feminine, they're so girly. So I thought I would take a couple pics with this Decadin phone case that I made. And now we have the quiz coming up, so you can go ahead and take a screenshot of these. And again, first to answer in the comment section will win. It is now 2:44 a.m. the next day, so it's like sixth or seventh day of filming this entire video. Thank you so much for watching the whole video. I really appreciate your support. I absolutely adore Asian fashion dolls. If you didn't know, now you know. And it's inspired me to want to get myself more into fashion again. I kind of fell out of the fashion train and just really dedicated myself to yoga. I wasn't really focusing on like my expression and like being a mom. And then when I got into dancing and nightclubs, you are called to wear different things for stage, different things for the floor. And so I did kind of get into that. But then I was like, you know what? I miss, fashion. And then fashion has evolved. I didn't know really much about Japanese fashion. I kind of knew a little bit about the Gyaru stuff. Actually, I used to have some Gyaru magazines when I was a young girl. We had 2 Japanese exchange students live at our house when I was like about 12 years old, like 2 summers back to back, and they were both girls. And one of them actually gave me some Japanese magazines, and I remember the girls in the magazines having like the curly hair, the curly orange hair, and all the like makeup in it. But I don't really remember like the fashion, and I didn't really look through it too closely. I was at that time really into like Pokemon and Digimon, and like I was kind of going through maybe like more of a tomboy phase, or like more of like a gamer like Pokemon phase at that time. So it's really refreshing and really inspiring to like get into all of this like Japanese girl core stuff at this time in my life. So if you like this video, you're going to love this video. I made a video about like Japanese secrets for styling and fashion. And watching back the video myself and editing it and really just like narrowing down like actual tips, actual secrets that could apply to everyone, anyone regarding fashion. It's not, if you're not into Japanese fashion, it doesn't matter. Like these tips, these secrets can literally help everyone look better, feel more confident about themselves. And I even took a couple, you know, pointers and tips from that video as I was putting together some outfits for this video. So it was really refreshing as well to kind of be reminded of these things that I had researched. I spent quite a bit of time doing my research and really just trying to formulate and understand, okay, what can we narrow down all of these great things in fashion and in styling? How can we narrow it down? How can we simplify it so that it is attainable and so that anyone can just like tomorrow, the next day, right now, just like pick up on one or two of these secrets or tips and then instantly look better. So that is a wrap. Stay tuned for more content. I am switching things up on this channel and I want to try some new and fun things moving forward into 2025 and beyond. All of the doll people, I am still here to making that doll content, so stay tuned for that. And I will be also posting about my Japan travels. I'm leaving in about 2 weeks for Tokyo, and we're going to check out another area that we haven't checked out yet. So I'm going to pick up some things from there to put in the surprise prize for the contest winner. And again, if there's anything that you want to see specifically, drop a line in the comments section below. I'll catch you guys in this video.